Hello, my name is Wounded Knee, and you're back to my very first game of Endless Legend. This will be my second video ever of gameplay. It is the end of turn two, so I'm going to click on this while I talk. Um, I am a Wild Walker player here in a Pangea, pretty much normal settings all around because it's my first game. If you watched my first video, thank you. Hopefully you'll come back for this second. I'm stuttering because I'm very nervous on this. So now we're back. I have this little army that I'm using to scout around. What I'm looking for is I am looking for these guys. Unexplored ruins, temples. And the reason why is they will give me money. They will give me money in the form of this game's currency, which is dust. Um, I have now located another one. Okay, these are the Sisters of Mercy. They have healing capabilities. If I simulate them, I get to heal faster from battle damage. Very cool looking guys. To be honest, they're kind of Warhammer 40K-ish looking. Up, they are in my kingdom. So if I assimilate them, they will give me bonuses, or pacify them, they will give me bonuses. I went over the four different statuses of a minor faction, which this is their normal status where they start the game. They can be destroyed when this little flag will turn to a skull and no number. The number indicates how many units they have as a garrison to defend their village. Their third status is pacification, um, and their fourth status is assimilated only if you've pacified them. So since this guy is headed this way, I need to take this little army. Now, I should have known how to split these up better because I've seen guys run around with just their heroes. Minor factions become a problem around turn 15. Um, they start to spawn armies that get progressively. Okay, now I found another one. Now these guys are really cool looking. Um, they're the demon flying guys. Kusanji. I'm going to slaughter all their names just to get that started. But if I simulate them, they get 5% um, influence from a whole empire. That is just awesome. Um, Let me pause 1 second while I do something else because I'm multitasking, and men fail horribly at multitasking, by the way. One of the things that is going to happen or not happen is I'm planning not to swear at this. The game is what it is. If something bad happens, it is the way it works. So I have found them. I need to zoom in here. So one of the neat things is if you zoom out, I can see this temple and I can see it's unexplored, it's gold, just like there. So this is a good way to track your exploration. Oh, hey, I have already found an AI. Now the question is, do I want to go over there and let him know that I exist? Because I am in no position for diplomacy. So right now I'm researching Mill Foundry. I am constructing the founders memorial. So I guess it's a wonderfully big statue. Well, in this case, it looks like a block of wood with candles out in front of it. Okay. Um, it's going to take me 3 turns. It's going to take me 2 turns for my research. I have a new citizen popping out in 1 turn. So I have nobody left to move. There's really nothing else I should do except for there. Now I'm making a lot of gold, dust, a whole lot of dust. What am I weak on? Um, let's see. Okay, so my second guy, the computer automatically. I think this is the way it works. Um, the computer puts your newest population in the area where you have the most population. Now, I showed this earlier. I can come around. So right now, I've got 6 turns before another pop comes out. I can reduce that to 4, which is good. My building is okay. My production's okay because if you look at these, influence isn't fair, but the first 4 are somewhat even. I am making an insane amount of dust. Um, Now, it does over here on this side, it gives you some wonderful little tips. That's what's happened. If you click on this banner right here, it'll take you right to your city. Okay, you have to dismiss over here so that I can get that away. I can always find out what units have not moved. So I was trying to run over here and get that, but that just doesn't look wise. I'm going to come over here and find out who my neighbor is because that's going to determine what I do. And he's in a really good area. Also, I want to go search this ruin before he does. Steal his dust. It's part of the evil thing. So I still don't know who he is because I haven't seen his city or one of his units. Um, let's see. I need to walk over here. Got one more. Now the cliffs are how. Okay, this is looking like a sweet spot too. Didn't find anything, but well, yeah, I did. There it is. I'm finding some not a too bad location. So right now, this is what it looks like as I explore, and you can see only part of that name of that area. Um, I don't even see any of this name because I didn't get low enough. That must be a really big area. Okay, so let's come over here. Let's see if let's see. I'm gonna meet somebody. The reason why I want to know who he is because of the other factions. There's this particular one faction, the Cultist, that can only have one city. Okay, so I got this pop-up, and it's telling me my research is complete, Mill Foundry. Okay, but it's empty. So if I click here, it takes me right to it. Now, if we remember from the first episode, my very first guy that I was researching only cost me 28, and I'm producing 7 research points. So right now, right now, I need to figure out who I want to research next. So if I want to build something, another building, I could research public library, which will give me some. And my deficits in my city right now are definitely public library. It's definitely research and production. So I just took care of the production. Now I'm going to work on the research. Um, if you notice, I only need 9 to get up there. I already have 3, so I only need 6 more. But I have a lot of stuff here that I'm not going to research before I get to level 2. The faster you get to level 2, the crazier it is. I've seen a lot of people not research this armor. It makes a lot of sense to do the alchemist furnace because then you can the strategic resources of titanium and glass steel become available for you to start mining. Um, so it's very, this is one of the great problems with what you're going to do when they come for you. Oh, look at that. I found cultist. These guys are going to get real aggressive. So they play totally different than everybody else. Here we go. Very successful. Like I need more dust. You always need more dust. So the question is do I try to explore that way or do I have to run backwards, which is inefficient? I've got three, so I should be able to make it right there. There's their city. Okay. Okay. Wow. That was very revealing. So we can click on this. Remember we start researching that, so we dismiss this. We can come over here. And now the question is, which way do I go? Well, I found somebody there, so I want to be careful because I want efficient movement here. And I want to go in this general area. So I'm going to run up to this hex. Okay. These are kind of werewolf jackal. They kind of look like hyenas, but two-headed werewolves. It's the best, and they're big and they're tough. Bottom line. Up there's their village. Okay, let's see. Yeah, what did I pick up? I picked up a really cool weapon. It can probably only go on my hero. Yep, or all heroes. So now that I have this one weapon, I guess I can reverse engineer 3 or 4 for other heroes. How about that? But this guy is going to be pretty good at level 1. But it cost me 6 glass steel, and I don't have any glass steel. Now the question is, which way do I run? Do I have another cliff? Yes. So I have to double back to go up the, nope, no cliff. Oh, yep, there's a cliff. So unfortunately I didn't find anything else. Let's go to the next turn. We're researching public library. We are generating plenty of dust. Doing good. The only thing that's really so remember we'll go to the quest as soon as this ends. Well, let's go look at my quest. Okay, we've finished constructing the Founders Memorial. Well, we focused heavily on the mill foundry, so let's start the mill foundry. Now, um, I've got 2 more turns before another guy pops out. This was my construction warning. I can dismiss that. Let's go to, um, you know what? I should have saved this game before I went this far. Let's see. So let's click on this. That quickly gets me. So let's run out here. Hey, we found another minor faction. These guys are a support unit. Wow. Plus happiness for every village. Those guys need to, that's a good assimilation factor. And guess who they're with. So I want to kind of work my way around here. I found their army. All right, so what has their army got here? Two preachers. Two preachers. A preacher is a support unit. So he kind of has some combat capability, but I don't really think he's that tough. But I only have one unit along with my hero. Very tempting to go kill right off the bat. It would cripple the cultist early. But that's for next turn. Okay. All right, so I'm researching this area. One of the big reasons to do this exploration, not only to find our temple ruins, is to find great places to come and settle my next settler. I have to be thinking about my next settler now. So this game is a strategy game. If you start this game without a strategy or some semblance of a plan A and plan B, you're not going to win. So you yeah, that comes with time. Of course, once again, I've done a lot of camping on other video sites and camping on uh, the forums. So right now I'm full of useless information that's unproven and untried. Let's see. I've got my timer on my smartphone. Let's see where we're at. We still a good little ways. We're clicking right through the turns here faster. Okay. So I want to go and see if I can get something good out of this one. Search. I got some spice. Okay. Spice is a luxury item. If you use it, it boosts food production and happiness. And I just found another guy. Okay, we're good there. Let's run over here to my... Oh, he ran somewhere. So I'm pretty sure this is an efficient search because I'm trying to stay to... Now I must have already found these guys. Oh yeah, these are the guys that were the wings that I found on turn 1. So let's see. Let's... Yeah. All right. So once again, I went too fast. I'm out of movement points, but I did find the hero, their army. I did not, amazingly, find any ruins. So zooming out is good because you get to see. I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that. You get to see where you are, and you also get to see how much area you're surveying. So let's see. We got somebody in the... Yep. I don't think I popped. I'm still at 2 population. So up here in this corner is my quest, my current quest. Okay, we just saw his preacher run away over here. So let's go look at the quest. Now there's lots of quests you can get. I got 1 now, but you can get a lot more. I'm on the way to getting 3. That's my reward. This tells me. As your quests pile up, you want to take notes. I watched a video of this guy, and he had the hardest time remembering all these quests that he was trying to manage. Now here comes the fun part. 7 turns for the next guy. As soon as I pull this off, let's see where it goes. It goes to 8 turns, but this is in 3. Versus 4. So let's see, 7. So I want that production. I want that production big time. Now, there's another way to produce things. I'm sitting on 135 dust. I can come down here to this little button, and it tells me 100. It cost me 100 to get this in the next turn. So this is a strategic decision. I can put this guy back in there, keeping the population coming out, and I can pay for this to be sped up. And voila, it turns to a turn number 1. I'm now down to 33. Now, all right, so this means that I'm 2 turns away from a public library. What do I build next? Sewer system gives me happiness. It will take me 6 turns to build it, it says. Seeds will give me more people, plus 10. So building that 1 building is a plus 10, plus now only during summer. Remember, winter's coming. And a plus 15% on the city. right now, that plus 10 to my city equals, it's greater than what the two guys that I got working their fingers to the bone at a farm. Um, Now, plus 20% doesn't sound like much, but plus 20% I think will throw me up into happiness. This is a tough decision. I'm going to go for the seed. So I just click it. It pops in. It's done in 6 turns. Now these are cumulative. So that means that this is 6 turns away, not 1 plus 6. I check that out. I haven't moved anybody. So let's, and there is, trying to find more. Searching, what do we get? Oh, 70. That was a really, oh, and I just finished a quest. It gives me my next quest instantly. I need to find the perfect region. So basically, all I gotta do is go colonize somebody anywhere. Brings up my current quest. Now you can make it your current quest by pinning it right here. So I can unpin or pin. So I'm going to unpin because I only got one. Still have movement left. One of the bad things, you can't move on to these, even if you search them. So I'm forced to go around him. Let's zoom out and see. I'm forced to go around him. Or I can stand still. No, we're supposed to be exploring. Hey, these guys are cool. Look at him. He's sitting down there just trying to barbecue up some ribs, man. This is my kind of guy right here. Okay, so he is an ice wog, and I get +5 if I simulate these guys. +5 for village on damage for all my armies. Barbecue is a great modifier. This is obviously a southern ice wog. Gotta like these guys. So, quest is done. Guess what? Hero leveled up. Now, because he's going around doing all this inspecting and leading an army, he leveled up. I'm going to make this guy a fighter. So this is definitely the fighting track. So first I start off with the movement. Okay. Then I start with vision. Now I start to get extra slots. So it's not until I get way up here that all of a sudden good things start happening. Now, if I was managing, I could use this side to do it. Now, one of the important things that I didn't quite understand at the beginning of this game, and I still don't have a great handle on, but I think I figured it out, is that other videos were telling me this is for my guy, this class is for my guy, common is just all over, and then this is for my faction. And I was thinking that if I researched anything, it would affect my whole faction. But this stuff affects your hero depending on where he is. So this says any assignment. So that means whether he's leading an army or leading a city. This is for an army, and this is for an army. Now, if I come up here and look at this one, that's for a city skill. So this is definitely a governor. So as you go through the tracks, you can look and see your heroes along with this stuff over here. So look, I get +1 production per guy on a city and 1% for my level. So when my cities get big and lots of guys, +1 would be very good. Army boost is way better. So I'm making this guy And I love the fact that they got the little bunny rabbit there for speed. I really like that. Come over here to apply. I can dismiss it, but it's retroactive. I got another movement point. So got some rivers. So I'm neglecting the northern part of my. I like this area. We got to really think about this area because look. Okay, who are they? Oh yeah, the werewolf guys. The only problem with this area is that this tree, golden tree, which is really, really awesome. Holy cow, +8. That's amazing. So maybe I should turn this off so it doesn't look the same. Okay. I want to run this way. Oh, there's the straggler. So this looks like a really good place to settle, but I only see one anomaly, and so far I only see glass steel. So let's end the turn. Let's see, how are we doing on the time? We're doing all right. All right. So I've remember how I queued up seed storage earlier? Nothing else has happened. We gotta go back this way, but I'm now moving really fast. So it's turn 9. Bingo. Oh boy, did I find it. So let's see. I think it's always best to go for the one that's further away first. More dust. We are just now. I might be tempted. Let's see. Well, we got 2 movement points. Nope, that's it. So let's go look at this guy. We're going to move him over here, which is nice coastal. So now we're done. Let's run him this way. All right, my smartphone is telling me I got 5 minutes to the until I time out. So we have done a lot of searching. I'm going to end this video right now. We have done a lot of searching. We have gotten all around. We found one AI. I really did not do my neighbor, but you know what? Expanding this way away from my AI is good because he's going to get aggressive. I'm pretty sure he is. I'll have to be ready to beat him back. Thank you. My town is coming along. I've got 3 guys in it. I've got 2 militia defending it. I'm going to have seed storage out in no time flat. If we click on here, we'll see where I'm working on people. So thank you again for watching. Remember, this is all new to me, so if I stumble, it's because I'm not like the other guys who have been doing this for years, and it's turned into more of like a part of their life versus just something fun. And I'm about